Welcome to Jazz Time. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so our customers can easily choose the best watch for themselves in the comfort of their own home. If you like this watch and would like to buy it at the lowest price anywhere online, click on the link in the description below to buy it at JazzTime.com. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Patek Philippe Calatrava date sweep seconds in white gold with ice blue Tiffany accents. Reference 6007G-011. I'm going to talk to you about the bezel dial case bracelet movement, a little bit of history, make some comparison, try it on, and then give you my thoughts. So let's start. This is the Calatrava, and Patek makes their entry-level watches, and those watches are called Calatravas. Now the Calatrava comes in many different forms, but basically Calatravas are non-complicated watches with time and date only, or just time. So if it has complications such as annual calendar, moon phase, chronograph, split second, etc., that will be their more advanced line. So if you want to enter the market of buying a Patek Philippe and you don't want to spend tons and tons of money, and you still want a Patek Philippe, then the Calatrava line is where most people are entering the brand for the first time. Now, it doesn't mean you can't get this watch if you have other ones, because sometimes simple is better, and we'll get to that in just a moment. Now, this 6007G comes in 3 different colors. The one that you see here is ice blue. They also make it in yellow and also red. When I say red, I'm talking about the accents. The watch itself is all the same, except these little accents that you see here on the dial, such as the second hand around the hour marker and the minute hands. It has this ice blue look to it, okay? And also it matches the strap. The strap also has this ice blue to it. Okay, so that's a little bit about this one. It came out in 2023, but the 6007, the first time it came out was actually, I believe it's I think 17 or 18, 2017 or 18, and it came out in stainless steel with a blue dial. And when it first came out, it was the talk of the town, and then for whatever reason, Patek didn't want to pursue it. They didn't come out with that same one for almost 5 years, and all of a sudden, boom, in 23 they came out with 3 different variations, put it in white gold, and put different accents on it, which I think it updated the watch, made it look very cool. It's a time and date only, means there's 3 hands and a date. So it's not a terribly complicated watch, but the way that they've done it makes the watch look very sporty and very cool. It's a much more edgy Patek Philippe than previous models. If you look at their other Calatravas, such as their Hobnail 6009, which looks a lot more dressy, this one looks a lot more sporty. So they're covering a lot of bases by diversifying their collection, making some dress oriented, some sports oriented, and also at an entry point where many people could afford it. This watch is retailing as of 2023 for around $38,000, and we're selling it for right around retail. So that means if you want to get this watch, you could actually go to jazztime.com, buy it pretty much at retail, maybe retail plus tax, and it will be the same thing as getting it from the authorized dealer, except at the authorized dealer, most of the times you can't get these watches because there's a massive, 1, 2, 3, 4 year wait, if you can even get on the list. Okay. All right, so let's talk about the watch itself. The dial here is 40 millimeters. Now, to give you some reference, that's a very good size. A men's dress watch or a men's watch generally is between 36 and 42, with 40 being the average. And of course, women could wear this, but I would probably say it's more designed for a man. Well, you know what? I take that back. It kind of depends on the color, and depends on the person too, because a woman could easily wear this watch. In fact, we've sold this watch to women before in the past. Now, the case is 40 millimeters. That's from my thumb to my index finger, the 8 o'clock to the 2 o'clock position. And if you look at the height, when I turn it on its side, it's 9 millimeters. They also give you some reference. A Rolex Datejust is around 12 millimeters, so this is quite a bit smaller than that. Anything less than 10 is considered thin. 10 is considered thin. Anything less than 8 millimeters is considered extra thin. So Patek is kind of known for having thin watches, which is a very practical aspect of their watches. It makes a watch very wearable. So at 9 millimeters, I would say it's a very nice size. Okay, all right. Now let's Oh, we talked about the case. Of course, the case I said is in white gold. The predecessor of this was made in stainless steel. Okay, now let's talk about the dial. As I told you earlier, the dial has three different variations. The one that you're looking at here is in this blue, ice blue, or Tiffany or sky blue dial. Patek calls it sky blue. Okay, the counters, second hands, and it has this like very cool embossed carbon pattern in the center, and that to me is what makes it very sporty. You see this carbon fiber pattern here? It matches the bracelet or the strap, and that's one of the things that Patek has been doing lately, at probably as of like 2017 or 2016. They've been kind of matching the strap to the watch head and tying in some particular feature, such as what you see here. In this particular case, they made a carbon center dial and then they matched that to the bracelet. It's really nice. To me, it's almost kind of like wearing a nice suit, but then matching the tie to the pocket square, or the tie to the flower, or the, you know, something like that, or the belt to the shoes. It kind of ties it all in, and it makes it look more uniform, as if the watch was created, designed, and produced, you know, with just this watch in mind, as opposed to just mix mashing everything together and saying, oh, we'll put whatever strap on it. So I think that makes the watch look very unique in itself, and I like that Patek is doing it. Before, they would just throw any strap on it, and you know what, they're like whatever about the strap. Now they're starting to pay more attention to it, which they should, because the strap is also part of the watch, obviously. Okay, now if the strap is actually calfskin, it looks like it's carbon fiber, no, but it's not. It's actually embossed carbon motif, but it's actually made of calfskin, and the underside is this ice blue. Which matches the stitching, and I also like that it matches the rest of the watch. So the entire watch has this coherent theme that's going throughout with it. The dial is pretty simple. It's just a, you know, numeral Roman Arabic numerals, but you know, it has these cool accents, and it looks kind of like the 6007A, which it succeeds. But I think the 6007G, which is what you're looking at here, looks a little bit better. I mean, the stainless steel one, it did also have this carbon embossed center, but it had white accents, which were a little bit more boring in my opinion, and it didn't have the precious metal, you know, prestige added to it. Now, why would you want this precious metal to it? Well, you know, white gold adds a level of luxuriousness to the watch that stainless steel just doesn't. Of course, stainless steel is more durable, but you know, you're wearing a luxurious watch. It would be nice to have it in a precious metal, especially for the kind of money that you got to pay for this. All right. Okay, that's the dial. Let's talk about the strap here. Oh, actually, I already talked about the strap. It has a prong buckle, pin buckle, you know, just basically like a belt buckle. And, you know, it matches the watch. You don't usually see deployant style buckles on a Calatrava, which is the entry level. Okay. All right, now let's talk about the movement here. Now the movement is a caliber 26-330SC. It has just date and time, as I said. Now this is a very common watch, or sorry, common movement by Patek 26330. I believe it's used in several other ones as well. Not a whole lot to say about it. It has a diameter of 27 millimeters and 200 parts. You know, and it has a power reserve, a general power reserve of like 40 hours. I'm not sure all that matters. Basically, it's a very beautiful movement. It's of Patek quality, even though it's an entry line. It still looks just like any other movement that Patek makes. Has this nice, beautiful gold rotor, and it's exhibition case back, like almost all their watches. So it just, I mean, it looks great. You know, what can I say? And it's a decent size, 40 millimeters. Can be worn actually by a man or woman, as I said. All right, now let me try it on and give you my thoughts. So I'm 200 pounds, 6 foot tall, and I would probably say I recommend this for any person with a 7.25 wrist or smaller. Actually, maybe even 7.5. You know, men could wear this as well. Now, what does that equate to? A man with a 7 to 7.5 inch wrist will be like 150 pounds or greater. But you know, I kind of have to take that back actually, because I think with it being on this leather strap and the lugs not being so thick and they fold down, this probably could fit even a person up to like 6.5 inches. So let me rephrase that. I think any person with a wrist size of 6.5 inches or greater probably could wear this watch, and that usually equates to like a person of at least maybe 130 pounds or more. So that covers a wider range of people, and you know, it's just up to you. I like that you can choose the color. you know, whichever color you like, whether it's ice blue, yellow, or red. And if you want to buy this watch, just click on the link in the description below to buy it at jazztime.com. Thanks.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to Model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model, and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.